Alright. So I now find myself above the rafters of the Grand Archives. Most of what's down there has not been cleared. If I fall, I expect I'll die due to fall damage, but if not, the enemies will probably finish me. This is probably fine. Wait, do I know that there is a... There's a caster up here. Is he below me? There he is. I thought I was going to end up on his level. Instead, I'm quite a few above him. Well, guess this thing to my right is standable. Oh, it's like a cage. There's feathers in there, and an item in the middle. Looks like I'm intended to go down into that cage. And maybe I could screw around finding other places to drop, but they all look very dangerous, so let's start here. Is that Grey Rat in there? It might be Grey Rat. There's something that's sort of pointy, like a hat. Oh, did I? Okay, no. No, it's just a corpse. As I was falling, it looked like there was a hole here. Divine Pillars of Light. Is that the spell that those winged knights were using on me? Here. Bring down multiple pillars of light in vicinity. It must be. FP cost is 3, so it must use souls. This is the second reference to Gertrude. Despite losing both her sight and voice. Huh. The Angelic Faith of Lothric. The Queen... I'm confused. It says Gertrude is the Heavenly Daughter and the Queen's Holy Maiden. And apparently was a bird. Or something with feathers was trapped. I'm still assuming we're going to learn more about the Queen at some point. Okay, so there's an item there. And I think the caster is one level down. Is that? I guess that's the caster. I'm concerned there may be another one. So when I drop, I assume it's going to immediately start shooting me, and the knockback could kick me off of this. okay for the moment here. I'm going to try to shift to the next rafter. Okay. I want to get that item. But it's going to be tricky being shot at like this. Trouble with the camera getting it, figuring out where I can drop. I guess here. I don't see any other enemies. Wow. As it died, it pushed me a little bit. Despite me blocking. Okay. So that knight is back. Those two thralls are back. I had seen this ladder from elsewhere. I don't see any place else to try going. I don't think I've been down here, no, because the ladders goes both ways. Okay, a couple treasure chests. I hear something. Maybe I'm hearing those guys. I don't remember what sound they make. Oh, and then I've been here before. Right, I'm just above where those guys are. Okay. So I picked up, I thought it was like a blessed stone? No. This, blessed gem. I've had this before. They gradually restore HP. I read this before, and I think I read it as restoring FP, and decided there was no reason to have it, because I already had the Executioner's Sword. Restoring HP. That's, well, different anyway. I think that idiot is down there trying to shoot at me, but like shooting at the walls instead. So I wonder if I should try putting this on something. I mean, the trouble with restoring HP during combat, of course, is you're going to lose HP as well. Huh. Well, I guess I was expecting a little bit more. Maybe that spell justifies this. I'm coming up here again just to make another check around this area now that I'm not being shot by anything. Make sure I didn't miss some more cleverly hidden item. There's just this last beam over here. I don't see anything else. Is that guy still shooting me? He's got really weird AI. The first time I saw him, he just started shooting the wall. Okay. That looks to be everything there is up in the rafters. And... so what's the closest bonfire? If I go out there, I have to deal with gargoyles. I think the closest bonfire is past these idiots. Put this on. Now he's guarded by lots of those curse books. Oh, this is a problem. I got... Okay. I'm full on waxed. This is actually kind of good, because it tells me what it does, or doesn't do. Interesting. Oh, it's up here. What I'm looking for is, there's a wax vat near here. Now that I've gotten hit by that spell, and it didn't seem to do much, I now want to actually try doing this to myself on purpose. Apparently I can breathe, and I've got like a wick as well. And that's not the same as when those guys... when I just got hit. Okay. I'm not noticing any obvious ill effects. Now, it looks like as I hoped, these guys aren't here. And there's an elevator here. And then what's next is up there. That's kind of the last area. Now, this looks to me like it could be heading towards the end of the game, but there's a couple loose ends I still wanted to investigate. The first is to try to rescue Grey Rat. I also want to know if a bonfire will clear this condition I've put myself in. So I'm probably going to end up cutting significant portions of this, but I'm going to go back to... Actually, first I'm going to go level up. Does this clear it? No. Oh, that's right, and there's a thing in here. Okay. There's a... crystal lizard. Shoot, and I've got this on my head now. Come here. Well, I don't like that I have this perhaps semi-permanent wax on my head. I'm trying to make my way back up to the dark room now so that I can get the other crystal lizard. And I'm not sure whether this is the fastest way to do it. Oh, it did finally go away. Okay. Good. Right. Jerk. The room I'm going for is right down there. It's at the top of this ladder. The ladder's the fastest way to get there. I should go back. So let's go up this ladder. And this will take me to the back of the dark room. There's an enemy right here, the one that was just shooting me. Right? Yeah. Then there's one more here, who for some reason doesn't attack. Oh. Okay. He attacks. Alright. Crystal Lizard I want is the one right there. He will scurry up the stairs into those curse hands, so I guess this is the smart thing to do. I don't think I'll actually need it. He fell. Okay. Okay. Chaos jump. Have I had that before? Okay, so that's everything that I remember to do here. Let's go and switch this one, try it. So I remember to do this. Alright, and what do I need to level up? To get to 56, so like 1400 souls. Oh, I have this. Nameless Soldier was 2000, that's fine.
Welcome. Very well then taken. Farewell, Ashen One.
Okay, let's upgrade Estus. And in fact, since I want to explore, I'm also going to get an Ashen Estus.
Just wasn't he?
And I said I wanted to do... Oh, we don't have enough souls. I wanted to upgrade this shield.
Just what?
Okay. Oops. Yeah, it might be a waste, but this shield has been super useful, so...
Pretty be careful.
Alright. So... Next up, I want to attune the fall spell so I can explore more easily. There it is. And I'm going to go back to Irithyll. Yeah. So like I said, I'm going to have to do something about editing this to make it not entirely boring. But my plan now is to just go from the beginning to the end, because there is still a gate here in Irithyll that I never found how to get to the other side of, so I just want to recheck everything. And also I'm looking for Grey Rat. This is the gate I continue to want to get through. And as before, I hear something screaming, and I don't think it's that, because that's an evangelist. But I don't know what it is. So looking at this, I've now decided that I think the way to get in there has to be there. There's got to be a door sort of hidden behind that tree. It doesn't look like any other plausible way of getting up here. And so it's that tower. But there's no way into that tower from up here. But there might be from down below in the lake area. I think where I want to be is that tower. It looks like the tunnel should take me there. It really looks like there's an item still in that corner. I don't understand how I could have gone through here without picking that up. I know I was here. How is there an item here? This is Grey Rat. Aha. Huh. Well... Sorry, Grey Rat. Thought you'd be able to take care of yourself. And in addition, he was my source of both cheap firebombs and the Zweihander, which I never bought from him. I had intended to, but didn't get around to it. Sent him off to Honor Londo without buying it, not expecting that this would happen. I thought worst case he'd get captured again and I'd just rescue him. I mean, I didn't really think about that at the time I sent him out, just when he didn't show up I thought that's what might have happened. Well, okay. One mystery resolved. I should read Grey Rat's Ashes. A martyr for the poor, which is what drove him to climb the wall. Huh. Maybe once I give that to the shrine handmaid, she'll sell me this Viander. Like, well, Grey Rat may be dead, but I'll still give you a good deal. This seems like the spot. Like, it should be here. Wow.
Ah, how gracious and awfully warm at that. Almost as if it had lived mere moments ago. Oh, forgive an old woman's idle prate.
Thanks for rubbing it in.
I'm sure an ashen one such as thee would never indulge such base contrivances.
I don't remember having quite so many embers available. Like I thought there were 3 sets. Now there are 5. Ah, so she does sell this Viander. Okay. And what's her sell price on the... Got it, okay, yeah, so... Wait, no, rope. Duh, regular firebomb. Okay, so I now can buy the things that Grey Rat sold for the prices he sold them. Otherwise, I don't see anything significant here.
Taken. Farewell, Ashen Mason.
There's something there. The arrow just disappears. Oh. It's getting stuck on an invisible wall there. Huh. Oh. I never tried that? What the hell? Really? Oh my god. I never tried that. All I tried doing was putting on rings? Oh, well that's stupid. This thing down here looks alive. Maybe. It's animated. Oh, chameleon. As in... props might be enemies. This is where a boss fight was in DS1. I don't see any props in this area. I guess I should read it. Transforming to something inconspicuous. Mischief of a young girl who sought relief from the solitude of the woods at dusk. I think her name is Dusk. Brass set. This is the armor worn by... no idea what her name was, but the firekeeper at the beginning of Honor Londo. Hide something hideous within. I think the idea was that that firekeeper was somehow deformed. Oh, I'm on it. I guess all these say the same thing. Somewhat high magic resistance, but also pretty heavy. Huh. Somebody stabbed through the head with a really weird looking weapon. This kind of looks like the knight armor set. I wonder if this is Henri. I haven't seen him in a while. Straight sword. So he made it down here and was killed in a seemingly ceremonial fashion. There's something up above him, maybe some flowers? I'm wondering if I'm going to get ambushed by whatever killed him. I saw his clothes animate. Let's make sure he's dead. This don't seem like a particularly good weapon. The dullest type of blade. Oh, boosted by luck. Nice. It doesn't actually show that it scales with luck anywhere. There isn't like a place in the UI for that. Yeah, I was wondering what happened to Henri. Oh. This pedestal is sort of odd. Reversal ring. Males can perform female actions and vice versa? To Gwendolyn. Huh. Okay, it's hard to tell with this armor, but I think the idea is that this is sort of a female walk. And if I... oops. Yeah, and now this is sort of a more of a wide-stanced, ostensibly male walk. Huh. Keep going to the wrong slot. Well, that is curious. Still expecting there's going to be a fight in here somewhere. Well, before I check for secrets, let me try walking out of here. Okay, so there's nothing down there but these two items. Well, I don't know. Okay, so I've kind of made a mess out of this episode because I've just been exploring old stuff, so I'm going to cut this here, hope I can somehow fix it in editing, and I'm not sure what I'll do in the next one.